Hi there, welcome to the kickoff webinar for Home Franchise Concepts franchisees. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're really excited to have you here and share what's new and how we can help you moving forward. To start us off, I do want to congratulate all of you for being proactive and wanting to take control of your online reputation. As you know, it does impact your business in many different ways, which we are going to cover during our call today. But most importantly, online reputation can impact your business bottom line, something we want to help boost. Our agenda for today's call is mostly focusing on topics for preventative maintenance of your online reputation. We will begin discussing a little bit who we are, how we can assist you moving forward. Following our introduction, we're going to address the basics. We'll address the evolution of customer feedback, target the statistics regarding a poor experience, and address why customer service really matters to your online reputation. At that point, we'll start to discuss and explore some of the recommendations and tools included in your package. This is tailored to provide you with some of our recommended strategies for success. We want to make sure that you are equipped and able to ask your clients for positive feedback. Finally, we will launch into what is included with your package and what you can expect moving forward. To start us off, I wanted to begin with a quick introduction. As many of you have probably already realized, we are in the midst of a transition over here at Process Peak. I am excited to announce that this past December, FranConnect acquired Process Peak. FranConnect is a company known for its commitment to delivering exceptional value to its clients and does have that reputation of being the #1 provider of franchising solutions in the world. While this is an exciting time for our company, you shouldn't experience any changes in our interactions together. Our executive management team has now both grown in sizes and resources. We have offices on both coasts of the USA to support your needs and an exciting array of best-in-class solutions and services to help your franchise system achieve rapid growth. Please do not hesitate to contact us at any time if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this acquisition. We are grateful for the role that you have played in the growth of FranConnect, and we want to thank you for your ongoing partnership. To continue with our presentation today, I want to go back to the basics. Customer complaints can seem a little scary. They can give businesses a wake-up call when they're not meeting their fundamental purpose, which is meeting customer needs. I like to think of customer complaints as a gift. It's maybe not a gift you want to get every single holiday, but it is a feedback mechanism that lets you rapidly and inexpensively shift the way that you service customers, the products that you provide them with, or the style and focus of your business. We have found that businesses that do not value customer complaints can suffer from costly or negative word-of-mouth advertisement, something we definitely want to avoid. As we address the basics of customer feedback, we also think it's important to talk a little bit about the evolution of customer service and customer feedback. Social media has really driven a shift in the world of customer feedback over the past 25 years. As many of you probably remember, prior to 2000, customer feedback was primarily transferred via phone or word-of-mouth reference. As we entered into this new millennium that we're in today, we also entered into an age of technology. This led to an exponential growth of web-based feedback for business owners. Customers now had the option to leave an email message for a business owner or a web-based review, which would go live on the internet online. As we progressed into 2005 through 2007, business owners started to try to implement more online methods of feedback in order to start building that reputation so that when customers would do a search for them online, they would get found and they would have positive commentary. As of 2008, we entered into a mobile-focused world, which something is very prevalent today still. This quickly transitioned to social sites or applications as of 2010. Right now, we have that possibility of accessing a whole wealth of information right in the palm of our hand from our smartphone devices. We now have the possibility of customer reviews, testimonials, business information, phone numbers, opening and closing hours, all at the tips of our fingers. Unfortunately, gone are the days where a negative experience could only be shared by word-of-mouth reference. Now, one experience, positive or negative, can be shared online in seconds and can quickly impact potential clients who just do a quick search for your services. As we address the evolution of customer service, it's also important to note some of the startling statistics regarding a negative experience. The statistics that are up on the screen today are pulled from a study composed of 300,000 people across the United States and Europe. First and foremost, approximately 50% of customers will share about their negative experience online through a review site, while 80% will never use the business again. Both of these statistics directly impact your bottom line. that 50% of customers who share online have the potential of harming potential clients or future customers. 80% of clients will never use your business again, thus directly impacting your bottom line. That loss of your customer basis can be really detrimental. 75% of customers who suffer a negative experience will take it one step further. They will register a formal complaint with your corporate office, Better Business Bureau, or request a chargeback to their payment company. Finally, about 30% of customers who suffer a negative experience report that they received a headache, a tightening in their chest, or cried due to their experience. Those are all things that we really want to avoid. All of the customers that are potentially shown on the screen are escalations that could end up online, leaving you negative feedback, something that we really want to avoid. When looking at the statistics of negative experiences, we do want to stress the fact that we are here to help. We want to help you take preventative measures against negative feedback, and if a negative review is received, our team will be helping you to take swift action to handle any complaints. When you have that customer in person who does have a complaint or concern they're sharing with you, we do recommend tackling that feedback in 5 easy steps. We want to start off by thanking them for their feedback. It's not always easy to share what's bothering you, especially about the things you care about most, like your home or your family. We also want to apologize for the mistake that might have occurred. Even if it was something that's out of our control, it's important to let your client know that you're taking their concerns seriously and you are apologizing for that mistake. We want to take responsibility and try and solve the problem for them if we can. If it's possible to correct the situation that occurred, please do so. But if not, just try and work to prevent future mistakes from occurring. Now that we've discussed the importance of monitoring and avoiding online feedback that's negative, we want to take a minute to talk about the importance of positive feedback online. As a local business owner, we do want to make sure that you're recognizing the fact that 85% of potential customers are putting considerable weight into online reviews and making a purchase or using your business. So what is the big deal about an online review? 2/3 of people are more likely to buy from your business if they find positive commentary about you online. Half of people are less likely to buy if they find negative comments. A 1-star overall increase in your Yelp rating can lead to a 5 to 9% increase in revenue per year. So that's by boosting your positive reviews, you can boost your bottom line. Finally, customer reviews create a 75% increase in product conversion. It helps clients know that they're spending their money in the right way and that their business is valued, and that's what we want to help you guys do. Continuing along the same line, on the slide right here, we can see that 7 out of 10 consumers trust brand recommendations from friends and family. So for example, if your buddy, your sibling, your parent tells you, hey, that store down the street is really awesome, I really recommend it, you might head over there and check it out. Before checking it out, though, you'll find that 9 out of 10 consumers will look online and do some research online before trusting a business. So while 7 out of 10 people trust recommendations from friends and family, 9 out of 10 trust online opinions posted by other consumers. Again, this just goes to show that consumers really want to know that their money is being spent in the right place. 65% of people like to learn about brands, products, and services, do some research. 70% of people like to hear about other consumers' experiences. We all want to know that we are not wasting our money, and a big way that we can kind of cement that fact is really by checking online feedback from other consumers. When attempting to build out your online reputation to start getting these positive commentary online, it is important to note some quick do's and don'ts. These are just baseline recommendations when starting to build out that feedback. We do want to recognize employees who participate. Everyone on your team should be aware and able to discuss the impact online reviews can have on your business. We want to make sure that everyone's on the same page. If you have employees who are helping you out, whether they be full-time, part-time, or contract employees, we want to make sure that they're recognized for participating and helping you to build that online feedback. We also want to make sure we're talking about negative reviews. We're not ignoring them or shoving them under the rug, but acknowledging them and keeping that channel of dialogue open. We also want to make sure that we're asking clients for feedback who are satisfied with your products and services. Even if this was a customer that you haven't touched base with in a while, maybe it was a project you completed last year, we still want to make sure we're reaching out because there really is no time limit on a positive review. We just want to make sure that you're getting that feedback online. Some quick don'ts to consider when building out feedback. We do not recommend incentivizing customers to leave leave a review. We just want to avoid any type of bribery, incentives, cash discounts, or anything like that. We don't want you giving away your great services for free. We think that they will speak for themselves, and we don't think it's necessary to get feedback in that way. We also do not recommend using fake profiles or writing fake reviews online. We really want to stress the fact that there are rules and guidelines provided to us by these review websites, and a big part of them is just honesty. We want to make sure that these reviews are honest, coming from honest consumers directly onto your website. So avoiding any type of fake profile or middleman is crucial. We also do not want to ask clients directly to write you a good review. We don't want clients to feel pressured to write you a positive review, or if they do write a negative review, we want to make sure we're not ignoring it or threatening them or coming after them for writing that negative review. Everyone's entitled to have an opinion and have that feedback online. So if you do have a negative review, someone from our team will be reaching out, letting you know, and working with you to make sure it's responded to appropriately. Now that we've addressed the importance of online feedback in general, we can start to dive into our recommended practices for how to actually start accumulating those online reviews. Moving forward, you all should have received a box of collateral cards. These collateral cards are for customers to leave reviews for you after the fact. As far as a strategy for using those cards, we recommend a three-part process. The first part of this process is to tee up that review at the initial point of sale. Next is handing out a review card face-to-face, and finally a follow-up thank you communication. So the first part of this process is to tell clients right when they sign on with you that at the end of the transaction you will be asking them for feedback. Just let them know right then and there, hey, thanks so much, we're excited to work with you, we are a local business, we just want to let you know now, we want to know how we did at the end of your installation. We're just always trying to grow and improve our services, and we'd love to hear about how you thought your experience went with our business. At that point in time, you do not need to mention the card or the online site. Just let them know that you're a local business person and always seeking feedback. At the end of the project, if you feel comfortable, at that point, you or your installers or employees could hand out that card face-to-face. As a business owner, you can leverage that relationship and let your customer know that you're a local business person, and their reviews can really help you and your business grow your online presence. If you have salespeople, installers, or other employees there instead of you, then you can have them tell that customer that those reviews really matter to them personally so that they can improve their own day-to-day or get recognized for their hard work. At this point in time, it's also important to gauge how the customer has reacted. Obviously, if you have an unhappy client, it's probably not best to hand them a review card. If the customer is happy, however, then I suggest you just look them in the eye, hand them that card, and reiterate the fact that you are a local business person and appreciate their online feedback to help build your business. You can address them to the back of the card where they'll find that link that will lead them over to your review website. The third step in this process is to send out a follow-up communication. Whether this communication be a thank you card, email, or phone call, we really do recommend sending out one more point of contact to your client. If you'd like, when sending out a thank you note, you can personalize it a little bit further by including a chocolate bar or a $5 coffee gift card, something small that encourages your client to write that review without forcing their hand. That treat just sweetens the deal for your customer to write you that great feedback. If you do have staff members who will be working with you, we do want to stress the fact that your staff members, whether they be contract installers or a full-time salesperson, are a front-facing representation of your business. We can provide training to your team to help them reach clients and encourage them to ask for feedback. It is important to walk them through the online review website so that they will be able to answer questions fielded by customers. We do recommend that if they're not familiar, that they take some time to engage with those websites and practice leaving a review. We do recommend to business owners to provide an incentive or reward system for the reviews that they receive. You can set a monthly goal to set a number of reviews online. Once that goal is achieved, you can reward your staff by bringing in breakfast to work or supplying them with a quick treat. At this point in time, we can start to talk a little bit about how to leverage your past book of business to build online reputation. One way that you can kick off your services is to send out an email blast to all of your past happy customers. These email blasts have been successful in the past because they can contain a direct link to review sites that past and current customers can use. One thing that you will be receiving is an email template. These email templates can be used for past happy customers or current or recent happy customers. One other thing you can do to leverage your past book of business is to organize or segment your book of business by email type. If you have a customer that has a Gmail email address, they can be sent to leave you a review on Google+, thus directly boosting that Google+ presence. For your current referral network, so the connections you're making right now with your customers and your employees, we want to start off by making sure your staff is trained on how to ask for feedback from your clients. We also want to make sure they're motivated and that they're excited about getting this review. So we want to make sure that they are incentivized or recognized for getting the feedback online. We also want to make sure that you are leveraging your sphere of influence. So if you currently have business-to-business connections, whether they be as a BNI chapter, Chamber of Commerce group, or maybe you just have a friend who's a local business owner, we want to make sure that those business-to-business connections are being leveraged online. These are mutually beneficial relationships. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. If you're partnering with other business connections, you can leverage those connections online by liking each other, following each other, commenting on each other's pages, tagging each other in posts, or leaving each other reviews. In the future, we do recommend that you incorporate this program in a few different ways. You can showcase the icons in your signature on your email, make sure that they are correctly linked on your local website, and add it to your checklist processes for sales and checkout. At this point in the call, we get to talk a little bit about how we are assisting you in your online reputation efforts and what's included with your package. So as I mentioned beforehand, many of you should have already received your box of marketing collateral. This box of cards is what we recommend handing out to your customers during that three-part process we discussed earlier. On those cards, there is a link which will take you over to your personalized Reputation Builder website. As a reminder, this is the site that houses the links to your different social presences. This site is mobile friendly and can be accessed from a phone, computer, or tablet device. Your package also includes email templates, training resources, and unlimited attendance of webinars. We are continually working to help grow your online reputation. As a part of that, we are monitoring your social presences and will work with you to respond to any negative feedback received. Our team is posting content twice a week on your Facebook and Google pages to help grow your online presence. We also have the cards and website that have been built out for you to help encourage your customers to write your feedback online. Finally, we are here to help you track your progress to make sure that your presences are in tip-top shape. As some of you may have already noticed, you should have begun to receive 2 content posts per week on Facebook and Google+. We have a content creation team in-house that works closely alongside your corporate team to create original content that is designed to engage your online audience. Everything that goes out to your presences has been approved by corporate in advance. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about the approved corporate content, there is a calendar of scheduled posts located within your resource center. What we've created for you is a personalized resource center, which provides you with more structure, more resources, and more activity if you need it. For those of you who are too busy to dedicate time to your social presences, we totally understand. As local business owners, life can get a little hectic. So we've provided you with this resource center so that you can still get the peace of mind that we are working for you. Again, our program is meant to allow us to work for you behind the scenes with content, reputation handling, and monitoring, as well as assisting with staff training and reputation strategy. As a part of our services, we are always trying to make it easier for you to learn more about your business and what matters. So we've created a content calendar of webinars to join us for up-to-date tips and tricks for marketing, strategy, and content. Keep in mind we are doing everything we can for you on the back end, but if you would like to increase visibility, constant and never-ending improvement will always help your bottom line. Thank you so much for joining us for this recorded version of our kickoff webinar. We look forward to seeing you soon on a webinar in the future. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a one-on-one appointment with your account manager, please feel free to reach us at the email listed on the screen, localbooster@processpeak.com. Thanks so much and have a wonderful rest of your day.